skipper told me.
I told you.
After he told me.
What does it mean?
There's no question I've never not used science of acting in any role I've ever created. Every time I get a script through, I immediately start analysing the character from the script and what I can glean from the script, what it tells me about their past life, what it tells me about the way their mind works, and I ask a load of questions. And before I get to the audition, I've hopefully answered them sufficiently and accurately, so that when the casting director or director, whoever it is there and asks me to play the scene, I'm playing it as accurately as I can.
My name is Robin Forbes and I'm currently studying the 3-year acting and directing course. I picked Assad because the technique that they teach here is really unique. It's the only place in the world that teaches the science of acting.
I really loved and enjoyed coming to the Academy. I think it gave me everything that I needed as a professional actor. When I had to go for a casting for Hereafter, which is the Clint Eastwood film, I knew what to do and how to prepare for the casting. And I also knew what to do when I got the job, so that was fantastic. And I remember my agent ringing me, he goes, they've just phoned and they want to know if you want to do the job. And I said, yes, I do.
Oh yeah? Well, I got a big surprise for you. I'm not gonna be here when you get back. Like living alone.
I think the single most important thing for me, or the thing that most affected me with the science of acting, my training was active imagination. Prior to that, I'd studied in a lot of different schools, a lot of different teachers, and had always tried to find a way to achieve what they would call objectives, or what is called a purpose in the science of acting. I knew that's what I needed in my acting. The key of active imagination, in other words, as opposed to seeing me as a character running around trying to achieve something, but actually seeing it through my own eyes, through my own body, trying to achieve, or having achieved the action, the purpose. It was like the lights went on for me, and I still would say that's the single most important thing that I have as an actor today, that I use in every role that I play, whether it's a TV commercial to, you know, something on a big studio picture. It's essential, I think, for any actor, and it's crucial. I mean, I think it's the difference between good acting and bad acting. I can even watch and say, that actor is working in a state of active imagination, and that actor is probably not. And it's not, I don't mean that in an arrogant way, I just simply mean that it's just profound. It's really profound.
They will be my ears, my eyes. I will not stop until I have found him. I will not stop until I direct his head under the guillotine and serve his head to the platter in France!
The Academy continues to go very much from strength to strength, not just about the science of acting, which is an incredible toolbox for an actor to take anywhere in the world and work with any director and work within any environment. But we want to create, and it's very important to create, a broad base of training. So we offer 1, 2 and 3 year programs in acting, in day or evening, and we also offer a 4-year program in teaching directing, day or evening. And those years stretch across 4 terms, and there's 11 weeks per term. So on average we teach a 44-week year, so we don't have long summer holidays at all. And those days start from 8:30 and finish at 5:30. We don't have any half days off, or very few free periods. So it's a very intense, very demanding program. But we do teach a lot, and we do cover a lot of ground. We do a lot of work with movement and the physical side. We teach 3 years of physical theatre. We teach all the dance disciplines. We also teach subjects like commedia dell'arte and mime, etc. And we also teach classes in other acting techniques as well, to give like a good cross-section and other points of reference for creating characters. For example, Meisner, Stanislavski indeed, Michael Chekhov as well, and some method classes as well.
So what I like mostly with the Academy is
I guess the thorough work we do with the characters. Recently I played Linda from A Death of a Salesman, and she's 56 years old. And obviously that's not close to my life and my sort of thinking towards life. But then I get to design and then basically get up on stage and think her thoughts rather than my own, and have that whole character line with 56 years that I need to fill with experiences of this character. And then it becomes very, firstly, enjoyable, but most importantly, simple, because basically all you're doing is standing on stage and thinking thoughts that's not your own, and that's fascinating.
I think the science of acting helps me in my career because it is such a comprehensive and thorough technique, and I think to be able to do anything well and consistently well, then you need a good technique, and that's what the science of acting is. I think it's very inspiring and reassuring to know that you have the means to understand characters and then also to recreate them so thoroughly, and that is something that is a great boon to me in my career, and also it makes it so enjoyable to know there's nothing you're not considering when you're approaching a character, because the technique you have is just it's so all-encompassing, and that there isn't anything left to chance. It's all, if you follow the steps, then you should be able to create any character in any context, and to the best of your ability, and that's a good feeling.
Stay close to me, my group. If anybody gets lost, we meet at the United States Embassy.
Lots of people ask me, how did I become an actor? Where did I go? Which school did I go to? And I always tell them, you know, the best school that I think is the science of acting. But don't take my word. Come to the school, sit in on classes, see what you think, and you'll realize that you'll get the best education in the world. The teachers, the tutors, they all care about what they're doing, and I can't recommend it highly enough. So if you really do want to be an actor and you're serious, then please check out the science of acting. I think it was the best thing I ever did.